Hey guys, what's up? It is your buddy Keith, and I'm here live again in the control room of the world famous Essex Recording Studios, just outside London in Southend-on-Sea, England, baby. And I've got today one of the most gorgeous Mexican Fenders I have ever seen in my life. It's got to be, I'd say it's my favorite one. This thing is stunning. It looks like a custom shop model, and yeah, there's just a lot of cool features that I've never seen before on not only just a Mexican made Fender, but probably any Fender. So, if you're new to the channel, hit that like button, smash subscribe, come join our circle of friends. I'm going to show you really cool guitars I get from all around the world and show you the up close details and features as if you were holding them in your very own hands at your local guitar shop. All right? If you want to buy this guitar, you can as well. It helps support the studio, keep the lights on, and helps with our mission to help independent artists that don't get big budget record deals anymore these days. Cool. So let's talk about this. So I was unfamiliar with Tash Sultana, and I didn't even realize this was a signature model when I first looked at it. I thought that this was either a custom shop guitar or a Japanese Fender special run. A lot of times, because the matching headstock thing is something you see in a lot of the exclusive Japanese models. I'd say even the majority of my favorite color schemes I see on Fenders come from Japan. They just do a lot of special stuff out there. Lots of bling on this. You've got gold everything. Even the screws. All of the screws are gold on this. So Tash Sultana, I had to Wikipedia her, Google her, and she is an Australian artist who is up and coming and has pretty much been nominated for and even won like every award there is in Australia for their versions of like the Grammys and best performance awards. And I'm not familiar with all of the different ones, but you can see them on her Wikipedia page, read about it. And there's a lot that she does in the blues genre. So just really good licks. Have a look on YouTube, and you'll hear a lot of great stuff. She uses a lot of loops, and I guess started out as busking just on the street, and ended up making a name for herself, just crushing it on Fender Strats. Here we are. I think this guitar is completely beautiful in its own right, and there aren't any signatures on the front of it, so it looks like it's something that she spec'd out and chose for the aesthetics and technical specs. So you can very much use this as your own guitar. I don't think it would be weird. I mean, at the end of the day, it's an HSS or a fat Strat configuration with a trans red finish and a matching trans red headstock. There you go, with gold hardware. Now on the back, you get this really cool skull neck plate, which I love. Kind of like a Mexican sugar skull type thing with the sombrero and a cigarette. And then you can also see the signature on the back here, which, I mean, it looks as if she signed each one of these. I'm trying to get it in focus there. I mean, it looks great. Wow. Gold sealed Fender tuners. Pearloid pickguard and back cover. Again, gold screws for everything. Get in focus. Gold screws. The red is a bit darker in person than it is in the video. We're under these bright halogen studio lights, so I've kind of adjusted it here. But you can see all of the grain in the alder body there. And here we go. You can see all of the nice rings in the wood. I mean, I see nothing to indicate, aside from the serial number, that this thing is anything other than like a top-of-the-line American-made guitar. It is pretty incredible what the quality is. I mean, you get the nice roller string tree. All of the spec and hardware is just top notch. The pickups, you have two Yosemite single coils. I've not heard of the Yosemite pickups before, but that's what you've got. And then you have the double tap humbucker, which I'm guessing means, it says it on the thing. I'm just wondering how I'm not quite sure how you engage the double tap humbucker. If it's split coil, I don't see anything that's like push or push pull. None of the pots are push pull or push push, but that is the spec listed on the site. It's the double tap humbucker. It might be one of the pickup selections engages this differently, I would imagine, if that's how it's wired. Aside from that, just stunning on every level, and man, it's not in tune. Just felt like had to go check that out. We've got a little bit of case candy here. We've got an owner's manual, and these come in a factory Fender gig bag, which is really, really nice. I've got it out in the hallway, hiding over there. Heck of a guitar. You know, the prices on guitars are climbing and climbing. We've got massive inflation now after the pandemic, with governments printing so much money and giving out so much free money over the past 2 years, and all the supply chain issues. There's just been inflation. Cost of goods have gone up. New regulations about woods have made materials restricted, like Canadian maple. I think there's been issues with wages. Cost of wages have been mandated to go up in a lot of areas. So we're seeing things that used to be the price of American guitars. Well, now you're getting like an Asian guitar for that price. And in this case, I think for the money, you are getting more than what you pay for. And again, just touching this thing, looking at it, looking at the fit and finish, I don't see anything that makes this feel cheap or less than an American guitar, American-made Fender. And let's be honest, I mean, the California and Mexico, they're bordering places. You know, it's a political thing in your head versus a quality thing. If you get wrapped up into the physical geographical location of where these are built in California versus Mexico, this thing is just awesome. Really like the all gold vintage style synchronized tremolo with the gold stamped vintage style Fender saddles. I'm not sure I've seen that before. I think that might be a first for me, maybe a first for you. Of course, the gold font on all of the knobs just looks great. I do think that gold hardware looks good with the pearloid pickguard. I've just never seen the all gold everything on red. I've seen it on black. I've seen it on white. But it really works for me, and I just never occurred to me to do this color palette. So well done, Tash, for coming up with something that's just absolutely a work of art. This thing's brand new. Still has the plastic on the pickguard. Still has all the hang tags on it. Brand new in the wrapper. So if you want to be its first owner, get in touch with us. You can send us a direct message on social media like Instagram, Facebook, email us, go through the website, EssexRecordingStudios.com. Definitely the best place to order. We're also on Reverb.com, and we're slowly reopening on eBay, the Bay of E. So with that being said, I'm going to get going because I've got a lot more videos to do for you. But hopefully now you feel like you have a good idea of what this guitar, this signature model, looks like in person. One more time, just for good luck, that cool sugar skull. And in fact, I think I might even make that the thumbnail for the video because it is just awesome. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out with me. I'll catch you all later. Make sure you follow us on all the socials at Essex Recording Studios, Facebook, Instagram, Twitter, all that cool stuff. I'll see you later.